Hello fellow teacher. Today I'm going to teach you how to use Google Docs and YouTube. So obviously we need to start by signing up onto the site. You'll be creating a Google Docs account to help you with running your classes. The first thing that you will need to do is go onto Google. You can do this by pressing the Start menu and opening up a new Internet Explorer page. Once you've done this, click on the Internet button in the centre of the page and then click on this Google icon, which is on the left of the page. This brings you onto the Google homepage. You then need to click on the button that says Sign In, which is located in the top right-hand corner of the web page. Now obviously you don't have an account, so you can't sign in. So what we're going to do is we're going to sign you up a new account. This will bring up this page, so next step is to fill in all your details into this sidebar here. Then once you've done this, you click Agree. I agree to the Google Terms of Service and Privacy Policy, and then you press Next Step. We will now be taking a break so you can do all the things that this video has taught you how to do so far. So once you have pressed the Next Step button, a page will come up saying that you will need to verify your account. Basically, this is the fancy way of saying that you need to go onto your emails and say that your email address is correct. So open up your emails and press the Confirm Your Email Address link. This should take you to a page that congratulates you on making your account. Now let's go and confirm your account. Congratulations! You've just finished the first stage of learning how to use Google Docs! You'll be glad to know that the hardest part is over and that everything from here on is pretty straightforward. So once you're logged on, a page will come up that looks like a normal Google search engine, and it will have your email address in the top right hand corner. Now notice this black toolbar at the top of the page, and it has various options and buttons to press. Now we'll just be focusing on one button up the top, which is Documents. So click on this button and this page will come up. Now these are the list of documents that I've created on my account, but for you, when you first log in, this space here will just be blank. It will just be a white page, and as you create documents, you'll see that they're listed below. So now you can see that there's this side toolbar as well, but I don't want you to worry about that. You only need to worry about this red box, this button that says Create. Now once you've pressed this button, you will be asked to select what kind of document you would like to make. You can create a Word document, a PowerPoint presentation, or an Excel spreadsheet, but only worry about this Documents button at the moment. So click on that Documents button, and welcome to your new Google document. So we'll now take a break so you can get up to date with what you've just learned. Congratulations for creating your first document. So I'll now talk you through some of the basic features of Google Docs. So this top toolbar here, you can do many things with, so I'm just going to type in some text so I can show you. So I'll just leave it like that so I can show you some of these features. So these two arrows here are the undo and redo buttons. So if you want to undo an action or redo an action, then you press those two buttons. But most of the time you won't need to worry about that. This box here that says Arial in it, that's the font. So if you click down, then you're given a selection of fonts. So I'll change mine to Calibri. But you've got to remember, if you want to change the font for this text, then you need to highlight the text, and then that font will change. This box here is the font size. So if you press on this down arrow here, you'll be given a selection of sizes to choose from. So you can alter the size of your document, of your writing, sorry. Now these three letters here, B, I and U, stand for bold, italic and underline. Now, so I'll show you what each looks like. So if you want bold text, then you press on the B button, which makes your text look like that. Italic makes it go in a bit of a diagonal orientation. And the underline basically just underlines the text for you. So those are some of the those are what those three buttons do. This button here changes the text colour. So if you press on the down arrow, you're given a colour palette and you can select what colour you want your text to be. So I'll select red because that's a pretty bold colour and it stands out. Now to keep in mind that you need to highlight the text if you want to change its colour, because otherwise it won't change its colour. Now, if you want to say make a list of steps, you can press on this numbered list button. And can you see how that's given a 1? And if I enter down after that, it will give 2. So that's how you make a numbered list. And if you want to do dot points, then you press on bulleted list. And then again, that will give you a list of dot points. Now the other thing that you can do up in this thing is alter the text align, so just where it sits on the page, whether it's situated on the left or centered or on the right. So that's my text is already on a left align, but I could make it in the center of my document or to the right. So I'm going to make it in the center. And that's basically what you use that top toolbar for. Now, to add a title to your document, like not on the document, but to change its title on your actual Google Doc, you click on this text on the top of the web page that says Untitled Document, and this box will come up, this small box that says Rename Document. Now, I'll name my document, I'll name it Google Document, and once I press OK, this text has changed. So this is now the official title for your document. I will now teach you how to share documents with other people. So let's say that you would like to share a worksheet that you have made for your students with all your students. So you click on this blue button up the top right hand corner that says Share. And this box will come up in the middle of the page. To add a person to share it with, click in this white box here and enter in their email address. Now you can type in multiple email addresses as long as you have a comma in between each of them, so they know that each is a separate email address. Now once you've entered all their email addresses, you click this green button down here that says Save and Share. And now that means you've shared your document. So you'll now be having a break to practice the skills that you have just learnt. Have lots of fun! You will now be taught how to view this video that you're watching again online. Now I don't know if you have, but most people have heard of a website on the internet called YouTube. You will be able to view my lesson on this website. Now you'll be glad to know that there's a relationship between having a Google Docs account and a YouTube account, as you can log on to YouTube using your Google account. This means that you don't need to create a separate account in order to see my video, which is good because you can use the same account. So to view my video, go onto YouTube. So you can do this by searching it on Google or typing into the website URL bar at the very top of the page, www.youtube.com. Now I'll show you one way of doing it. So go into this Start menu, go to Internet Explorer and open up a new one. Then go onto Internet and select Google. Now type into the YouTube search engine, type in YouTube. As you can see, Google already has searched it for me. So then select this one that says YouTube Broadcast Yourself. And that's how you get onto the YouTube page. Now that you're on YouTube, type into the search bar at the top of the page the name of my video, which is Google Docs and YouTube Teacher Tutorial 2012. And then you press this button that looks like a magnifying glass, which is the search button. Once you press on that, a list of videos will come up, and click on the one that's mine. Thank you for watching my video. You will now have some time to go and find my video and practice some of the skills that you've learnt. Bye!